Hello everybody and welcome to Bathmat Reviews, where today we're going to be doing something a little bit different. Well, not really, but kind of. See, this is Transformers Combiner Wars Devastator. Well, actually, I should say, this is Hook. It's just, we're going to be, I'm planning on doing the whole set of Combiner Wars Devastator. And, yeah, so I hope you like green guys, because we're going to have a couple days of them. And I decided to do them from my personal least favorite, not based off of a character, but on toy quality, to favorite. Now, is this at all objective? Nah. I have him as my least favorite for a very petty reason. Actually, maybe not. In this case, he might actually deserve to be my least favorite. But anyway, let's get into that. So, yeah, this is Hook, and it is a fairly interesting robot. I think, as far as looks go, it looks pretty good. Now, as far as articulation goes, see, I introduced this guy as Devastator, the set as Devastator, because this version is definitely, is going for Devastator being the best, and then these guys are whatever they have to be to make that. And because of that, Devastator is quite good. The individual figures, not so much. And yeah, so a lot of them have weird articulation and sometimes very normal, almost super easy articulation is not there. Although I have heard if you get the Japanese Takara version, they have added articulation. I do not have that. I don't know what it adds, but I've heard that that is the best way to get these figures. So if you want to get these figures, because overall it is really cool. Like the whole set together as Devastator is just so cool. And you know, since it seems like we're gonna be getting a whole bunch of Devastators, I decided to review some of these guys coming up to, well, the new Studio Series line 86. And I'm also planning on reviewing the previous Studio Series Devastator and all of its components. But, I mean, had to start somewhere. And yeah, now let's get to the elephant in the room. My guy's missing an arm. And that is not the only place where he is broken. See, Hook kind of has a big, a fairly important purpose for combined mode, being the head and the part where the arms and the body, all that attaches to. And he's made out of kind of thin plastic, to where there's quite a few parts where there have been stress marks, if not absolute breakages. And that sucks. This one was, I think, kind of avoidable, but again, I don't exactly remember how it broke, but it just sucks. I hate when figures break, and yeah, so he's at my least good, just simply because he's broken. But before he'd probably be a bit higher. But anyway, let's get to articulation. So he has, well, we'll just use this side. We got a supposedly full 360. This kind of gets in the way, but you can do it. You got out that far. Again, you have to work around this. You have a bend at the elbow, which is weird. Again, another one of these guys' problems is their proportions for the individual robots are very off. Because, again, as Devastator, Combiner Wars Devastator is sick. 2 feet tall, massive, surprisingly well posable, and overall, it absolutely, I keep him in Devastator mode. I don't have all of them as separate components because they kind of suck there. But they do not suck it as Devastator. And so I'm very excited for the Studio Series ones to come out, because that looks like it's going to be an emphasis on having both be really good. So I'm looking forward to that. Anyway, let's get back to this guy's articulation. So head is on a ball joint. That's probably his best articulation point. Waist, there's nothing at the waist due to combined mode. legs, you got out that far, forward that far, back that far, under 90 degrees of bend, ankle tilt, and I guess up and down. And, yeah. If you're one who doesn't like hollow gaps, well, these toys will not be for you. To me, it doesn't bother me super much, but yeah. Oh, also, he has this, like, Hook has a hook. And it's actually kind of nice because sometimes you can use it to stand, to keep him standing in more exaggerated poses. Now, as far as accessories go, I'll be showing one accessory or one or two accessories per each figure that all end up getting used to form Devastator. And so for this guy, I have this one, which I used to have on Mixmaster, but then his arm broke and he couldn't use the two blade fins things, which are the most kibbly of all of them, but we'll get into that in Mixmaster's review because I just switched it off. So you have this gun thingy that, sure, it's a gun. Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, let's get to size comparisons. Here he is with my previous review. Starscream, specifically Legacy Starscream. And that is one thing that is, I think I like more about these than the upcoming Studio Series, is these are big. Like, on their own, they're good-sized figures. And then, as Devastator, it's like 2 feet tall, which is just so cool. And here, ooh, I almost knocked over my water. Speaking of which, you should drink water. It's good. Here he is with Optimus Prime, and that's, or the Prime unit of measurement. Yes, I will not stop saying it. And, yeah, that's what I'm talking about right there. Like, it's kind of weird to call this guy a Commander class figure, but he is, technically. And so, he's like, let's just say leader class. Like, this guy's leader class size, and that's pretty sick. And here he is with Batman, who he is taller than. So, yeah. Just one component out of 6 is taller than Batman. Yeah. These guys are big. And I love that. Now, let's get to transformation, because it's aight. And I think I'm going to save all the combined mode transformations for 1/7 video. Although I'm not sure if I'm going to keep that up for, like, future ones. Like, you know what? No. I'm gonna show all of the modes in this. I feel like that's just to be the best and most thorough. Although I can't show it exactly accurately because his arm's broken. But, anyway, so his first mode, you take this whole thing, bring this up, and surprisingly still quite tense. Lift up the arm on this side that I can show you what you're actually supposed to do. Flip in the hand, peg that in, and then bring all that up and lock that in. I said lock that in. I said lock that in. Thank you. Then slide this over. I know, it's a very difficult step. Whew. But it's technically important to have everything lined up. And then you take these and come down to the foot and split them like this. And on this side... Oh yeah, the other breaking point was right here. There was a peg here from that side, or vice versa, I don't remember, that snapped off. And so now it doesn't peg in the greatest. Thankfully there is this side, but just in, again, combined mode, it doesn't work the best there anymore, which sucks. So yeah, unpeg that, bring that up and in, and then flip the feet up like so. And you are done. And here's the crane, and it's fine. If you want articulation there, you got up and down, and that is it. And that's all she can do. Yeah, so now, yeah, let's do the combined mode, because, again, I want to be thorough. I'll do it for others as well. So, first, slot that over. I know, big, difficult step. Bring that down, and you would bring that down on this side, too, of course. Split this like that. Peg that in. come up here, flip that part down, come here, flip that down, and this just is supposed to sit like this. And on this side, the arm right there, I'm pretty sure it like pegs in on the actual figure when it's fully there. Lift this up, flip out that part, and this part you lift, flip out that, and then take this, open it up, and why are you not lined up right? There we go. And voila. And overall, I think that's really cool. Like, and again, the Devastator part of these guys is fantastic. It's so good. But yeah, so that's that. Also, yeah, his head just is always out there. But so yeah, I think that's about it. Now, thank you all for watching. Remember to like and subscribe. Comment down below. What is... Oh, I'm an idiot. Like and subscribe. Comment down below what characters I should review next, and I'll get to them as soon as I can. And follow me on YouTube. And these aren't in all the way. Yes, they are. What am I saying? And follow me on YouTube and TikTok. Bye!